Welcome, everybody. My name is Mark. I'm at the Christ in All Nations seminar in downtown at the Century Center, and I'm talking with Jeff Davis. Jeff, I haven't mentioned this to too many people, but I came up from Charleston, South Carolina. Jefferson Davis is a pretty big name down south, so it's good to see our homegrown seed right here in South Bend. Talk to me. You came to this convention Friday night.
Yes.
Talk to me about it. Why was it so special?
It was so special. The pastor, he preached on the making from water to wine, and it was so profound. And then there was a miracle that was actually performed, to where there was a young man that that he had multiple strokes and heart attacks, and he couldn't walk. He came in on a walker, and he was healed. You know, he was walking around and running around, and I was like, well, God, he's really moving. And there was another young man that was, when we came in, he said he wasn't feeling well. But when he walked in, the pastor had immediately seen him and began to pray for him. The man had told us that he had a problem with his sugar. And I mean, he laid hands on him, he went down, and I mean, he was just up and just going. Beautiful. And I mean, the Spirit of the Lord truly just moved, and there was healing through the man of God.
Wonderful.
Truly healing.
Let me ask you this. It's sometimes people are a little bit suspect. Maybe they don't totally believe what they see on television or in person. How can you explain to me and explain to the audience how what you saw last night, what took place on Friday night, was indeed the real deal?
These people, when they came in, they were just regular, ordinary people, just came in. And the way that he explained and dealt with the faith factor, there was no way that if you came within the presence that healing wouldn't have taken place. There was so much anointing in the house to where God actually came in and through that man of God healed those people. I'm a firm believer in faith. I'm a firm believer in healing. And I've seen the miracles performed, and I'm telling you, this was something to see. If anybody that had a compassionate heart, that knew anyone that was sick and was bound and stricken, this was the place for deliverance.
Beautiful.
To come in and to be delivered. And I mean, not only physically, but mentally, to be set free.
Yes, sir.
And your mind, just having the mindset to know that God is yet in control.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Elaine Lee is the gentleman, the man of God you're talking
about.
Yes. If people can't make it to this convention, is it worthwhile for him to go out to where they are?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
How so? If he were to attend a civic group, a church group, a school group, how would that be beneficial?
It would be very beneficial. Very beneficial.
They would probably blow their socks off.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
Because when the hand of God moves, it moves, and people are not used to that.
That is true. That is true.
Last question. You attended Friday night.
Yes.
Isn't that enough? You say, okay, that was great. I've had enough. God, thank you. I'll leave you alone for another couple of years. Why are you coming back for the second time tonight?
Well, tonight, I really had to make sure I made it back tonight, knowing that God was yet moving. My mother was here last night, and she was so ecstatic. She said, the man of God truly went forth last night. And I mean, so I got me and my boys, we all came in, because last night we were out of town. My boys are professional bull riders. They actually ride bulls.
Cowboys?
Yes, sir.
You kidding me?
Yes, sir. They actually ride professionally in the bull riding circuit, and we were out of town with them at a rodeo. And had I not been there, we would have been here. And I just thank God, but we just couldn't have missed it tonight. So we hightailed it back in town just to make sure we made it here tonight.
Hightailed it back in town?
Yeah, we were in Van Wert, Ohio.
On horse or in car?
Well, we drove. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Cowboy Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. God
Be
bless
blessed.
you.
You take
we appreciate
care.
your testimony.
Right.
Good
Be
night.
blessed.
Thank
God
you.
Bless you.